Viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. I made a video earlier for the Steelers, and I'm now making these videos right here. You probably see them on Thursday. So I'm gonna upload these videos. I'm gonna make them on Wednesday, upload them on Thursday, so you'll be on the lookout for that. But today we're discussing, of course, my expectations for the Steelers in preseason. Of course, you know, we have 3 games of preseason, and what I'm looking forward to seeing in preseason. But if you like this video, if you like to subscribe to all the featured channels I have, of course, on my homepage. You know, people who make good content as well. Subscribe to that. Subscribe to my other channels like EV Productions, Steelers Syndicate. Steelers Syndicate, you can get all the daily Steelers news and updates, of course. So subscribe to there if you're not subscribed. But yeah, let's get into the topics. The first thing first, of course, is the O-line. I want to see how in sync the O-line will be. As you guys know, the O-line, a lot of these guys, I think the first time they all played together as a unit. Because, you know, I see Malu missed the first few games. Travertano, who got injured the first few games, I see Malu didn't play with him at all. And then you got Broderick Jones playing on the right side. Now he's on the left side. McCormick coming in to play. Filling in for James Daniels. James Daniels went down with the injury. Now James Daniels on a different team. So you got all these different things that happen, of course, around the line and stuff as well. So we're going to see how Broderick Jones look at his left tackle. And then you have, of course, I just see Malu as one of the guards. McCormick is one of the guards as well. Zach Frazier is the center. Then the other tackle is Travertano. We're going to see how these guys work together. We've seen Travertano play a little bit in training camp, of course. His power is still there. His agility as well. So we're going to see how he looks in the Jaguar game. Like I mentioned before, you can do all this practice if you want to do. You can practice all day long with your teammates, which is cool. You get better, of course, but you're not going to be able to see what you really have in a player until you play a real game action. When you play against a guy who's trying to make a team, a guy who's trying to make sure he makes this team so he can provide for his family. When you're putting like a wheel against a wheel and seeing who's going to outwill each other, that's when you actually see who has that it factor, that grit inside of them. That stuff you cannot teach. And we're going to see a lot of that, of course, in these preseason games. Of course, against the Jaguars, against the Buccaneers, and the last one is somebody I forgot. But we're going to see a lot of these preseason games, of course, from the Steelers. So I'm very much excited to see that. But I want to see how the O-line, how in sync the O-line is. My other expectations, of course, the run defense. I expect the run defense to be good like that. You know, I want to see the Steelers go out there and be able to stop the run. I know they're going to be playing different guys. You know, they don't see the stars out there, but the guys who are going to be in rotation, like you're going to see Jack Sawyer, the Herb Biggs, they're going to be in rotation out there, of course. You know, Derek Harmon, Yaha Black. I think Derek Harmon will be the starter actually this season for the Steelers. And then Yaha Black as well going to be in rotation, and all these different guys, the Kool-Aid, and all the other individuals we have, of course, in the D-line. Kelvin Benning, of course. We want to see how these guys, you know, go out there and play consistently and stopping the run. And one thing the Steelers struggle with in crucial situations every time, especially in the playoff time, stopping the run. How we lose to the Browns in the playoffs when we went 12-4. And that season we started off 11-0, I think, and then we started losing. We lost like 3 straight. Then we won 1. Then we lost the last one. We lost to the Browns because we couldn't stop the run. Nick Chubb was running all on us. And then what happened this past playoff game we had against the Ravens? 300 rushing yards. The Ravens went out there and dominated us. Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, no matter who they had back there. He was going out there and running on us very well. We couldn't get off the field and stop anything. So I want to see the Steelers go out there and show consistency in being able to stop the run. They can find a way to do that, and they can find a way to stay with it. Of course, we'll see some great things happening. Of course, I think over the course of time like that, with the Steelers building it up, and then of course you get your Cam Hayward, you get your TJ Watt. TJ Watt was probably the best run defender last year, actually. I think by PFF, they rated him the best run defender. You have him, and then of course you have Alex Highsmith, who's a good run defender as well. I know he has a groin injury right now. We'll see how he is. They say he's day to day and stuff. So you have those guys all together. They're gonna be crazy like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing kind of like the run defense. My expectation is to see the run defense be good, be consistent. Another one I have, of course, is the receivers besides DK Metcalf and Calvin Austin making plays. That's my expectation I want to see, of course, in preseason as well. I want to see, of course, Rock Taylor, a guy who's undrafted, who's going out there and showing you why he can make this team. He was playing very physical football in training camp, but I want to see him do that in real game action against the Jaguars, against the Bucks, and against our last opponent, who I still don't know who it is. But I want to see him go out there and do that and showcase that. Roman Wilson, we've seen a lot of big-time flashy plays from him as well in training camp, going out there making big-time plays, jumping up, doing all type of crazy stuff to make plays. I want to see him go out there and do that too as well. So I want to see these guys go out there and make plays like that. Guys who are not named DK Metcalf or Calvin Austin, who we know will go out there and show out. I want to see guys, the other guys like that, go out there and make plays. They're going to be very interesting to see. But my eyes are on Roman Wilson and Rock Taylor. Those 2 guys can be valuable pieces in this offense, and they can go out there and kind of merge with it and stay consistent out there being a playmaker. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to see. The last thing I have on the list is, of course, rookies. I want to see the rookies develop. I want to see how they face adversity. Will Howard, I was hoping to see him, but he fractured his hand, so he's going to be out probably the whole preseason, so I want to see how things kind of go with him. When he get opportunity, I don't know if he'll get opportunity. Maybe the last game. They said like he'd be up to 3-week injury, so he might be able to play the last preseason game, but most likely probably not. But if he does, I want to see how he go out there and make plays. But I do also want to see, of course, I want to see like Caleb Johnson. I want to see how he go out there and progresses. I want to see how he go out there and plays. And I also want to see how Derek Harmon looked. Derek Harmon been a beast out there in training camp, making plays, running through the gaps, being an anchor, of course. Just being good in all aspects like that. I want to see him go out there and make some plays too. So those are 3 rookies I'm looking forward to see the most. Of course, undrafted rookie Rock Taylor, looking to see him as well and see how these guys kind of go out there and play in real game action. So I'll be very much excited to see everything that's happening. Let me know down below what you guys think about this video right here, and let me know what you guys think about the Steelers and what's your expectations for the Steelers. What you were expecting the Steelers, expecting to see basically. I want to see the offense do more deep passes downfield. Want to see more crossing routes or something. Expectation to see us utilize our running backs in the passing game, or what you expect. Let me know down below what you guys are looking forward to seeing the most and your expectations in preseason. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.